Hello you people in YouTube land, how do you do? Yes, we are back to do our last part 4 of our What's Good to Eat at Tiong Bahru Food Center. And this is the final part of this video, this series, and also the What's Good to Eat series. At least for the time being, I'm here until next year. I don't know, see how it goes. But let's get down to it. This is Tiong Bahru Food Center, and let me start off by recommending some other places to eat. As you're walking around this food center, there are lots of things to eat. So let me recommend to you some quick recommendations before we get down to the food videos about what's good to eat here. One of the stalls you can go and try the food at is this stall called Ali Corner. And the stall is not exactly in a corner, it's actually in the middle of the road, but they sell Malay food. You can have ayam penyet, you can have the Malay noodles. So I got one of the Malay noodles called mee siam. So this mee siam here, okay, what can I say about this? Okay, the ingredients are quite average, but the broth, the soup, that is quite nice. I do like the flavour of the soup. The soup has a nice deep flavour that is quite appetizing, sour, sweet, and yummy. I also heard that they also have a mee soto that is also not too bad. So next time I'm here, I will give that a try. But if you like mee siam, this mee siam is quite decent indeed. Next up is another stall that sells traditional Nonia kueh, or snacks, or sweets, small little cakes. And here, they do that. So this is what I got. So I bought a variety of items from the store. As you can see, these are some of the items you can get from the store. They also sell online. So if you do want to buy from them, you can actually go online to get their kuehs. I do like this one here, the one with the rolled up thing. They did that quite nicely. Also, their ang ku kueh is also not too bad. The other items are just quite average. So if you want some kueh, you can also order from this store. Come here to this store and get it. Even though it's price-wise affordable, but not super affordable, just affordable, and a wide variety of different types of kueh to choose from. Traditional Nonia kueh. Lastly, another snack item from this store called Tao Kwa Pop. And they sell this item here. You can order a set. And what I ordered was their rojak set, which is this one here. I ordered takeaway. So you have this one is some kind of like a cracker, but it's a sotong cracker or a squid cracker, which gives you a nice crunchiness. Then you have the crushed peanuts, and then here is the, I think you call this the vegetables or the fruits cut up. So you got green mango, you have cucumber, you have apple. I think you may have some turnip too in there. And then underneath there you have the barbecued tofu, and inside it's stuffed with cucumber and I think bean sprouts too, which is at the bottom there. And that one they actually barbecue it. So what you do is you need to put in first of all the vegetables on top of it and then pour the sauce. Yep. Oh, I do like this smell coming from here. This is like the preserved sauce. Look at that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Preserved prawn paste sauce, which is sweet and sticky, and the smell coming from here, it is really appetizing. Then as you're walking around, you'll notice that some of the stalls here has a long queue, and one of those stalls that has a long queue is the one we are going to next. So whenever this stall is open, people will queue up for the food, and what we're going to have is Lor Mee 178, which is this stall here. As you can see, long queue, and we're going to come here to eat their lor mee. One thing different about this stall is that they give you deep fried shark nuggets instead of the normal fish nuggets that you get from the other store. So that's the unique feature about this dish here. And so here is the prices for their lor mee, which is a starchy noodle dish. And then this is their operating hours. Just from this store, I ordered takeaway. So these are the noodles, which is the yellow noodles. And then these are the toppings. Yep, the toppings. This deep fried stuff here, you see here, is actually fried shark. Yes, shark meat. Deep fried into nuggets, and then you have the crispy bits at the bottom there. Can you see it? And then inside here is the lor mee, the braising sauce. Noodles first. Whoop. Oh, there are some fish cake in here. Oh, and some pork belly. Do you see the belly of the pork? Yep. Yep. Some bean sprouts too. And then now for the crispy stuff. And the fish nuggets. We should go on top here. Mix in properly so that all the ingredients are incorporated together, all the flavors. Okay, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look how starchy the sauce is. Okay, I'm going to dig in. The egginess from the noodles, the crunchiness from the bean sprouts, the crispy bits too give it another different kind of crunch. Yep. I put enough black vinegar this time. So there's a bit of a sourness, then the spiciness from the sambal gives a nice kick. Then the texture of starchy sauce, look at that starchy sauce that's dripping from the noodles. That gives a nice starchy flavor, texture too on your tongue. Noodles, nice bite texture. Oh yeah, that's good. Now for the shark nuggets. The texture of the shark is slightly more firmer. It also has a more fishy flavor to it. But the batter here, super crunchy. And as you can see, the starchy sauce is sticking to the batter. So you also have the flavor of this braising sauce, this lor. They call this lor, or the sauce, the starchy sauce that's coating the shark nuggets. I do like it. Oh yeah, the noodles are hitting all the right spots. Spiciness, savouriness, the black vinegar's tanginess, the starchy flavor and texture on your tongue. The noodles also have a nice bite texture. The bean sprouts, crunchy bean sprouts. Then the crispy bits, a different kind of crispiness. And the nuggets too, also very crispy. A very good lor mee, but flavor-wise, not as complex, not as deep as the one you have at Old Airport Road, but still very good, very good. I think this one is better than the Tiong Bahru at the same food center. Because at Tiong Bahru food center, there's two places. This one is 178 lor mee. The other one is, I think, Tiong Bahru lor mee. So I think this one does it better. And the next store we're going to, yes, the next store also has a long queue. So join me at the end of the queue as I line up to order the food. So we're at the end of the queue, going to eat at this place called Tiong Bahru hainanese boneless chicken rice. It's a popular store at this food center, so popular that their hainanese chicken, yes, the hainanese chicken that is written on the signboard, is sold out. So I'm going to have their roast chicken instead, which you can see there, many roast chicken to be cut up and served. So that's what I'm going to order. And here are the prices for all the different types of chicken that they sell. The last time we were at this shop, we had their steamed chicken, which was quite good. This time, let's try their roast chicken. A few measly preserved vegetable bits. You know, if you want to give people things, you know, give a bit more. You know, don't just put a bit just because you want to save money. Anyway, what important is let's try and taste to see whether their roast chicken is any good. So far, looking not too bad. Visually. So the rice, chicken, and then later the chili sauce. Let's see how it goes together. I'm going to taste the rice now. Ooh, it smells good. The rice is okay. The chicken, lots of skin. The skin is quite flavorful. Now the chili sauce. It has a nice garlicky smell, and it smells a bit spicy too. Let's see how it is. A bit of the chicken together with the chili sauce. Can you see that? That's the chili sauce. Oh. That chili sauce does have, it is strong, spicy. A bit sourish, mainly spicy. I think the chicken here, the skin, they do it very well. Very nicely roasted, flavored. The meat, a bit tough, but still very good. In the sense that, how do I say this? A lot of places, especially when you eat chicken rice, the chicken is not so meaty. No, here slightly meaty. No, even though it's a bit tough, but the skin, they do it well. They season it well, roast it well. Not the best, but still very good. The meat is a bit tough. The preserved vegetable is a bit sweet, a bit sour, and crunchy. And I eat together with the chicken, it gives it an extra sweet flavor to it. Just wish that there were more pieces. I only had 2 pieces of the preserved vegetable here. I mean, you want to give more lah. Not so stingy. Overall, a decent chicken. Just that not something that I would come back here over and over again to eat, especially for the roast chicken. But the steamed chicken was actually, I think, better. If I'm not mistaken, the meat was tender. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, this will be the last episode or the last part of our What's Good to Eat series for the time being. So what I will do, as per usual, I will just release food videos of the places I go to and eat. That will be for until the end of the year. Then after that, let's see how it goes. Yeah. At the moment now, what I'm planning to do, or what I am doing, is I'm trying to save money to build up my funds so that I can do some videos overseas, since we were all trapped in our countries, our respective countries, for the last 1.5 to 2 years. Yep. And now, once you release the floodgates, all the water floods out, so are the tourists. So I'm going to try to build up my funds, go to some countries outside of Singapore to explore the place. So I hope you look out for those videos, which will be coming out probably next year. Yep. That's about it now. Let's go to the end of the video. And so this brings us to the end of our video here. As you can see, there are rows and rows of stalls here with lots of seating for you to sit down and eat the delicious food, hawker food, street food, Singaporean food at this food center. There's just so much food that I really cannot cover all this in just one video. And as per usual, like, share and subscribe. I got Patreon, I got PayPal, support me on those. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. I will see you guys around. And girls, bye bye.